So, one more time, that guy right there that says recording, his name's Jay. Thank you for the fire. Thank you, Gypsy. That's so nice of you. Thank you. I could have sent you the photo if you like. All right. 99 super close to 100 and thank you. Oh, thank you so much for the fireworks. All right, cool. Let's kick this off. Hey, everyone. My name is Chris. I'm your host. I'm the guy who does the talking with the things and the stuff. All right. So welcome to Suited Up. And this week's episode, we have VIP, former top badge, by choice. Let's get this clear, all right? By choice, former top badge, now VIP, Gypsy, by choice. Let's make that clear. All right. We have on Trenton, who is our up-and-comer for the week. Someone that you should probably check out and get on your radar. He's a pretty swell guy. And then we also have Anu, another top badge. All wonderful people, all great personalities and characters. Definitely looking forward to knowing more about them, who they are on and off the app. Let's crack into the announcements, everyone. Congratulations, Meet Me, on being part now of the ODA. That's the Online Dating Association. So up in security, making sure people are having a safe, fun time on the app. Congratulations on them. Part of that community. Definitely something that we're looking for. Daddy J got banned because he had to pee. I can't unban Daddy J. If he's banned in this live, I can definitely get him unbanned. But we gotta keep rolling announcements. So congratulations to that. Let's talk about the contests that are coming up for the weekend, everyone. First contest is the Epic Weekend Contest. This is a repeated one. We've seen this one before. It's an excellent one because if you like money and you want to make money, you might want to pay attention. This is a contest for you. Top prize is $2,000. $2,000. That's $1,000 being paid out to the top 6 at least. Okay? And I see all in the comments. We're doing announcements. In between, I'll say a little hi. They are paying out the top 16. So if you're laying around by the fireworks, you got some things going on, you say, hey, why don't I take a stab at seeing how I can do in the contest for this weekend? You don't have to be a top streamer to make it. Try. Grind it out. This is an excellent weekend, an excellent opportunity. People are off. They're having fun. Maybe some of the people who view you have been drinking a little and vulnerable to donating diamonds. Woo! Yeah! Congratulations on the Online Dating Association, Meet Me. Safety first. Safety is the name of the game, everyone. Also going on, lightning strikes twice. You don't have to even place in a contest to benefit from this one. If you get 2 lightning gifts in a stream, you get a 20% bonus on that. That's it. That's all it has to happen. Get 1, ka-cha! Look for that second, ka-chow! Look at a little ka-chow! With a little ka-cha! Ka-chow! That's what you want. Get the with the ka-cha! Get 2 of those. Ooh, it's hot. You'll get 20% bonus. All right? That's the second one. Thank you very much for the lightning. Much love to you. That's so cool. That's such a sweet gift. You get a 20% bonus if you get 2 of them. That's going on from the 6th through the 8th. Yeah. All right. Very cool. Let's talk about show updates, yeah? So right now you're watching Suited Up. That's every Wednesday at 9 p.m., but there's other great content that streamers on the app put on. And there has been a change to some of the shows with the times that they come on. And if you haven't noticed yet, say no more, fam. Say less. I got you. Because starting on Mondays, it's at 8 p.m. It's Painting with Mia. Mia knows how to stroke it so nicely. Check her out. The brushes are moving. You will be tantalized. Is truly something to behold. Painting with Mia at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She's got lips painted that are blue in the background. You don't know what I'm talking about? You need to go see it. You need to go see what she has painted. They're fantastic. Excellently done. Mwah. Mwah. All right, paint with me at 8 p.m. Tuesdays at 10 p.m., Get Fit with Allie and Ashley. That used to be on Fridays. Now let's say that on Mondays you were stroking it a little bit with your brushes. You know, you're getting the oils. You were getting the oils together, and you were like, ha, Bob Ross technique. Let's say on Tuesdays you said, wow, I really need to get my life together. How am I going to get my VidCon bod? The VidCon bod is not here yet. Let me tell you how. You're going to watch Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Allie and Ashley are going to show you how to do squats and maybe some curls, but squats for sure. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Get Fit with Allie and Ashley. Check them out. Wednesdays at 9 p.m., it's Suited Up with Chris. That's this guy. That's this thing. Yay. All right. That's every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Come check us out. Thursdays is a double header, 2 shows. One's pretty short, but it's worth it. First one up is at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's 6 p.m. What's 6 p.m.? Oh, you must be in California. Don't scare me. I take my notes. I take my notes seriously. Everything's in Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, you're Mountain Time. That's mythical. That doesn't even really exist. Mountain Time's its own thing, chilling out there. No one even really knows if it's real. They're like, what's a Mountain Time? And Arizona's like, we've got it. We'll do it. It's like, okay, well, you can go do your own thing, Arizona. Talent Team Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Talent Team Thursday is about Meet Me Official. So the official Meet Me comes on, and they give you updates on who got their top badge the prior week. They talk about contests. They bust rumors. It's an excellent grab for a couple minutes of your time. View it, check it out. You might learn something. That's 3 p.m. every week on Thursday. Then you have also on Thursday our newest show coming to Meet Me. Congratulations are in order to Miss Carmen Sandiego. Right there, Miss Carmen Sandiego. She's got Gore Couture. What a fun name. Watch it for that alone. Like, how creative. But not only is the name creative, the stylist, the cosmetologist herself is an expert. She is a craftswoman of the makeup sort. She's going to show you how to do special effects and special occasion makeup. Things that are out of the ordinary, really popping. Maybe she might help me with mine. Who knows? So that's every 8 p.m. Thursday. That's Carmen Sandiego. Check her out, please. Then we get around to Fridays. Fridays, you come home, you're really tired. Maybe you like unbutton your pants a little bit, even before you get home, because you're like ready to just relax. Well, let me tell you, while you're relaxing, Donna Diamond's got you covered for the entertainment. Because at 9 p.m., she's going to try something for you. You're like, Donna, what are you going to try for me? She's going to try this. That's what she's going to do. Because Try This with Donna Diamond is at 9 p.m. That's every Friday. Check her out. Sundays are here to wrap it up. Whether you want to say technically Sunday's the first day of the week or the last day. In my book, it's the Sunday day. And Sunday day means it's Idol Day for Unstoppable Idol. What is Unstoppable Idol? If you have not seen Unstoppable Idol, let me tell you that you're doing yourself a disservice, because all the top talent, all the singing talent, the comedic talent, the acting talent, the puppeteering talent, and dancing talent, all the talent shows up Sundays to compete in Unstoppable Idol. And in fact, we just crowned a new winner last Sunday. Congratulations are in order to Bailey. One clap for the one time for Bailey getting that award. She's getting a jet. She's getting a jet. She just won Unstoppable Idol for her amazing ukulele skills, her charming personality, and some other adjectives that, but I'm not going to keep going because if I compliment Bailey too many times, we get in trouble, and it's just we can't be doing that. All right, turtle emoji. That's Bailey. Represent. Congratulations to you. Speaking of top streamers and shows, some congratulations are in order. I'm gonna run by all of you who got their top badge in June of last month. So in case you missed it or you're curious as to how many people got their badge, here you go. As of last month, the words June top streamers: Goddess Dimples, Magic Mark, Dia, Haley, Secret Savage, Deadpool, Bro Gala, Jimmy Chims, HBIC Savage Cares. We got Johnny Darko, Jenna JXO, Cash Fuego, Amber Delta Mob, Latina Trouble, CA, and Christina. Congratulations to all of you. Hey, there's Amber right there. Congratulations to all of you getting your top badge last month. And for the record, as of July, there are 316 top streamers between Meet Me and Scout. So if you've ever been like, man, it seems like there's so many streamers, there's like 100 of them, or maybe there's 25, or 100 billion. There's 316. Okay, there's 316 as of the start of July. So now you know the number. Exciting. Okay. Let's talk about something else here that's going on. VidCon is next week. Who's excited for the VidCon rooftop party? Yes! Fireworks are a legit portion of it because it's taking place on top of a totally swanky, super cool Anaheim downtown bar that's overlooking Disney. So that fireworks, as they're going off from Disney, you'll be able to see them. Now, not only is the party going to have drinks, not only is it going to have amusement and entertainment, yes, not only amusement and entertainment, there's also going to be alcohol. Am I missing something? Alcohol, right. There's going to be some alcohol. And there's going to be a gala purple carpet. What is that? Well, I hear that there's some guy with a talking show who's going to be hosting from the Meet Me account Flashfly interviews with all of you attending. So VIPs, top streamers, people who were invited to come to the party, show up early. I'm talking like get there at like 6:58 because you got to get checked in. It's going to be crowded in the beginning. You got to get in. You got to get checked in. Do that. And then when you're waiting for things or waiting for people to come on, come over, say hi to me. Let's do a conversation. I've got pranks and gags planned. I might have some pocket pierogies or something. I'll share. Tater tots. Who knows? Could have some food. You don't know. You don't know what I'm armed with. Speaking of which, bring a clear bag. You can't come in with a bag, all right? You got to have a clear bag if you want to get into the event. Speaking of armed with the tots, okay? Also, have your ID on you. Show up early. There are no +1s, so don't bring a +1. 7 to 11 on 7-Eleven. I hope you registered. I can't wait to see you all there. Yeah, you got to have a clear bag. All right. On that note, thank you all so much for stopping by. This is Suited Up. We're going to get on with our first guest, but quick announcement as always. While we're doing these conversations, I do not acknowledge gifts. I thank you so much for them. I thank all of you for being here and talking. Please talk amongst yourselves, spam the chat, do little bullhorns, but you will not get me to stop this interview. Miami has done it once, never again. So congratulations to him. But for our first guest, well, you will be so fortunate. It will be quite a fortune to see her. She is going to wander through your mind after this. I promise you. Everyone, please help me welcome our very first guest for the night. The one and the only, Miss Gypsy. Hello.
Hi.
How are you? My volume is down.
I'm good.
I'm doing very well. I'm excited as always. So thank you for coming. You look
Oh,
as
me.
colorful and as bright as always.
Always.
Yes, you got the glowing and the band, and it's a nice getup, is what I'm saying. I appreciate it. Yeah. But thank you for coming on. So, for the people who haven't met you before, the people who have never stopped by your live stream, unfortunately, can you tell everyone what your name is and where you're from?
Hi, I'm Gypsy.
Mm-hmm.
Used to have badge, now I'm VIP, and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh. So, are you a lifelong resident of St. Louis?
No, I've lived everywhere, hence the Gypsy.
Mm. Let's crack right into it. So, we're getting right to the name part, and you've traveled a lot. So, when did this all start? Where are you originally from?
I'm born St. Louis. I was here till I was 3, then moved to New Mexico, and then came back when I was 5. And then I stayed till high school. When I graduated, I started working for FEMA in Texas for the hurricane.
Okay.
And then after that, I went to the Caribbean and lived in St. Thomas for like 3 years. And then back here, because my dad had cancer, and we were gonna just try to kind of be with him till he passed. And I got stuck here, but then I went to Florida, and that's where my son was born. And now I'm back here.
Well, wow, that is a lot of moving. But you did mention a couple really interesting things about that. You said that you joined FEMA to be part of hurricane relief.
Mhm.
Where did that come from? How did you even start getting on a path that led to?
My boyfriend at the time, his mom was pretty high up in the FEMA spot, and they needed help right away, so we just packed our bags and drove up there, and it was horrible.
Which hurricane was this?
2008. I don't remember. I remember yesterday. Ike?
No, Katrina was
Earl?
way early. No. Okay, but it was bad. So
It was
you got
horrible, yeah.
So you got involved in volunteer work, and then you said when you were in Florida, what was the position that you said you had in Florida?
Oh, I did a lot of stuff in Florida. I did the food industry, the serving, bartending. I worked as on Jersey Shore as the shirt presser at the surf shop.
Okay.
And then I was for half a year.
And so then it eventually all led back to Missouri, though.
Yeah, it was not a very good relationship that I had with his dad. So.
Okay. Well, out of the places that you did live, did you have a favorite?
St. Thomas, for sure.
St. Thomas. And
Virgin
what? Yeah, what? so that's a U.S. territory. How did you wind up going to the Virgin Islands, though?
My mom is a travel nurse. The same reason why I got to go to Florida, really. I was only supposed to be there for 3 months, but ended up being there for 4 years, and same with St. Thomas. But she's a travel nurse, and I had no idea what the Virgin Islands were. I was 19. Mm-hmm. I was working at a place called Brick House Tavern and Tap here, and I looked it up on Google, and my mom booked me a flight 5 minutes later. And I didn't leave.
That's very spontaneous.
I was 19 to drink, so it was fun.
Oh, you can drink. Drinking age is younger, yeah.
and they drive on the other side of the road. So it's really fun. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Everybody should go there. And you get paid to go there, actually.
You got paid to go there?
I didn't, but you do get paid to go there. It's for like, it's like vouchers kind of to like go do things on the island. You get like $400, I think, in vouchers just to go there.
Wow. What were the living conditions like there? Would you say it's comparable to living in the US, or is it like a different world? What is it like there?
Third world. It's definitely third world. Like there's mansions, of course, because it's the Virgin Islands. Then you have the slums. Like you cannot go through. Of course, I went through them, but you have to just know who you're with, where you're at all times, and if you don't respect the locals, they call it, you'll end up in a fish pot in the ocean. Like you had to say good morning, good afternoon, or good night, no matter who you were talking to, or you would be like shunned off the island.
Yikes.
But it was amazing.
Super small community feel almost then, like small town but tropical.
Yeah, everybody knew everybody. There's only one high school on island. You had St. John, you had St. Croix, you had the BVIs that are 2 miles away, but you had to have your passport for that. And it's crazy because I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but shrooms are legal over there.
Okay.
And that's just out of control.
The shrooms out of control?
Could you imagine all of Meet Me on shrooms?
That very well may already be part of it. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what people are doing.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was definitely the time of my life.
Did you ever get caught in something dangerous where you said that it's easy to slip up if you don't say goodbye or hello, that you could get shunned off the island? So, I mean, did you have anything happen to you?
Yeah. Are you wanting this to get like serious, or like fun, bad?
I'll roll with the punches. So whatever you throw at me, whatever you want to share.
Gypsy, you want to know her story?
Yeah, I mean, if they're comfortable talking about it, sure.
I'm very comfortable about talking about it because it needs to be talked about. But people are scared to talk about stuff like this. That's a huge thing of my life, is just say it.
Sure.
I did, like the second or third week I was there, I got roofied. And taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Without my consent.
Yeah.
And so that kind of messed up, kind of scared me a lot to do anything.
Yeah.
On island, but the locals that I had on my side, that was taken care of very, very fast. And it's like you can't really go to the cops or anything there because the cops are just as crooked as the dealers, the thugs, you know. So it's especially if you're not local.
So the islands were probably not the best experience then.
It was a life experience. I mean, it happens to so many people and you don't know about it because they're so afraid to hide it, because either people are going to think they're lying about it to get attention, or they're just they don't care. They're going to say, oh, did you call the cops? A lot of people are way too fucking scared. Sorry for the F word, but they're way too scared to do that. It's already a traumatizing thing. Like,
I won't ask you to delve into the details of it. Obviously, it was a terrible thing, and no one here wishes that on anyone. But I'm really happy that you're here and you're, safe now, because it could also be very bad that way too. So,
little bump in the road, but it was amazing.
Is that part of the reason that you came back to the U.S. or how long did you stay there until you coming back to the U.S.?
I was back and forth because my dad was in cancer. I came back. I was there for almost 3 years, I think. And I came back to be with my dad until he passed away. And I was supposed to go straight back there after, but I got caught up in a relationship and was stuck here. I do plan on being there. I actually stopped watching TV and I stopped social media when the hurricane hit there because watching them live, and it was so sad and scary, the screams of the wind, and then all of a sudden it just everything went black and we couldn't get in touch with anybody for months. And I just wanted to be there to help. It's still building up. Puerto Rico, like they just got destroyed.
Well, I imagine being there for 3 years, you made some very real friendships, or at least made some connections. So, I mean, how has that been, being so distant from people that you were close with there?
I still talk to some of them, but I've always kind of been the best friend at the time, and then eventually it just kind of like goes away. It's been like that my whole life. But I will always, if I ever need anything or if they need anything, we can do that. Family. The whole island is family. This picture, actually, hold on, let me get it.
Sparkles. They're sparkly.
Sparkly. Okay. So, well, this was my boyfriend in St. Thomas.
Okay. It's coming through a little pixelated, your feed.
White boy with a Jamaican accent, basically. Like,
oh.
It was cool. The typical, like, surfer guy. But this picture, this is not a pool. This is the water there. This is me and my dad.
Wow. Even through, like, the pixelation, I can see how blue that is. That's incredible. That's crazy.
It is.
Was that the
it was
part?
I'm sorry, what?
Was that the best part, being there, the water?
That, the nightlife, like, I lived in a little, like, what you see in movies, like a bungalow in the middle of the jungle, that we had our private beach. But I only went down one time.
Oh, wow.
Because, what, baby?
Can you return to SpongeBob? Can you put on a Dodo Paw Patrol?
Here, take this, baby.
Why?
Because I'm in this real quick. Do you want to say hi real quick?
There's
Paw Patrol.
Did we hear about SpongeBob? Hey, boss. Are we talking about SpongeBob? No?
No, I'm talking about Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. Okay, put your feet down.
Oh, Paw Patrol. You got to call the Paw Patrol. The firefighters, they're out there saving the day.
I didn't know that.
We went to Paw Patrol Live last year.
I don't know that.
Right, stop. And cried the whole time.
He cried the whole time during Paw Patrol?
I did.
You
Why?
cried
Paw Patrol.
Why? Was it compelling?
I don't know. I think it's like he's had a pretty rough life just because of the experiences and relationships and stuff. And stop. Okay, go, please. And we had a lot of stop, please. I had a lot of anxiety, and like we didn't spend that much time together. And I just thinking of him being so happy and like me being a part of it, I think that was a huge part of it. But I just could not stop crying the day Paw Patrol.
I want to watch movies.
Okay, here, take it.
If you want to dual interview this, we could have like a laptop, correspond it. If you need like to have a laptop, or not like a laptop like type, but laptop of lap top of lap correspondent, if you need to. But no, that's awesome. I mean, obviously, he's a very big part of your life. Is included in your live stream. So, speaking
And now I
of,
get that at all. I know we're not supposed to have kids on here because there are creeps. I totally understand, because when I see that, I say something to the streamer too. But Ryland, when I first started getting on this app, a huge thing was to show other moms and parents what we went through because of his asthma, because of his ODD and ADHD and everything. It was kind of like an awareness or a support group. Everybody on here knows Ryland.
sure,
Like, he sings to every day. Like, he's Meet Me Ryland. My dog
awesome.
has ODD.
He's the earliest pseudo top badge. So he's like top badge in spirit. But speaking of, so where does Meet Me come into play of all this? When did you originally download the?
How did I get on Meet Me?
Yeah, when did you download the app?
Okay. March of last year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the movies are. Just play the games, please, Ryan. I can't do this right now. Christmas not this last year, but the year before that, I took Rylan and myself out of our house.
Okay.
From a very, very toxic, alcoholic boyfriend. No, over there. And I was just sitting here all by myself all night long, up because I couldn't go to sleep.
Yeah.
Because I was too scared that if I fell asleep that person would come here and do something. Turn it down, please. And I actually started painting. I was like, I'm so freaking bored. Never painted a day in my life. So I went to Walgreens and I got like this little acrylic set and some paintbrushes, and I painted, and I was addicted, and I was actually kind of good at it.
Yeah.
And then I got on Meet Me. I found this, and I actually almost deleted it after the first hour because my inbox was just
full of rainbows and butterflies.
You know how it goes. Like, I was like, oh no.
Rainbows and butterflies. And like, hello, miss, respectfully, I would like to know, do you prefer your potatoes with sour cream or ranch dressing? And do you like beach walk? It's like that, typical inbox messages. So I hear you completely.
Oh, they were bad. They were real bad.
But then didn't delete.
I found the live thing, and I was like, what is this? I was like, oh, I could never do this, but I could show love. Before I even went live, I would always go into people's lives and just gift them. And the first team I was on was it Tatted Nation, I think? I think that's what it was. They kicked me out after 2 days because I didn't put their name in front of my name. I was like, what? How does that work? No, I'm going to be first.
Streets. You gotta rep the cruise, yes.
Yeah, it was hardcore back then, a year ago when I got on here. And then I was on BBO, Bad Bitches Only.
Wait, that what is it?
Gang. Oh my god. BBO, Bad Bitches Only.
Yeah. So you joined that group. You're like, I qualify. Join. Yeah.
He was like a hot guy on the app, Jeremy Longo. Like, it's so crazy how much this app has changed. And just
talk about
it. It blows my mind. It makes me sad. It really does. Yeah. I don't.
What did the app previously mean to you, and in what way? What was it? How do you reflect on it?
You ready?
Hmm.
Meet Me used to be a community that was phenomenal. They took it, everybody came on this app to get away from the stuff outside. Because everybody, no, if your life was perfect, you would not be on this app. You'd be out there hanging out with your friends and your family and having fun. We're all on here and we all understood that. We fought like brothers and sisters. Like there was no rivals or anything like that. Yeah, we had teams and everything, but that switched up every other day. And it was there was a lot of Indians. I will say that it was a lot. That's why my block list is so huge, because I used to have purges. I don't know what happened to them all, but I guess they found another app. But this literally became my life. I didn't have the job. I couldn't get the job because I was taking care of my grandma when my mom was gone.
I turned this all the way down.
Okay, can you go over there, please? And I wasn't about the diamonds. Gypsies were awesome. Yes, they were. Oh my God, they were amazing. They were intense. Intense. Oh, if you're blocked, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to be able to get to you because there's too many. I've tried to get them all, but I can't.
But you're saying that
it was
close. Yeah.
What?
You were saying people used to be close.
Yes, it was not about diamonds. It was when being a top streamer was still 200K, and that was hard to get, just 200K. And then it went up to 1 million. I actually have up here. I don't know if you can see it, but that's my 1 million board.
Okay.
And then in front of me, I have my 2 million, and this Gypsy fam right here. I think it was around like, I don't know, like 7 million-ish maybe. But I didn't get my top badge till 4 million diamonds. And I was on March, May, June, July, 4 months. And I got my top badge with 4 million diamonds. And I had an amazing Gypsy fam. Like, everybody on here has Gypsy fam on them. And it kind of, when I was trying to go for my badge, I was selling sexually explicit photos.
Keep going.
Okay. When the battles started on here, that's when I think everything changed. I literally woke up one day and I thought I was on another app because everybody was new. Everybody had less than 200K. It was like a whole other world. And then it made people about the diamonds. It wasn't, oh, let me support you. It's, oh, let me trade diamonds so I can get this and that and that. And we're not helping each other anymore. We're helping ourselves. It became a selfish fucking app.
How would you argue the survivability of the app if it weren't for the monetization aspect? So what I mean by that is you have this platform because people pay money into it, and people pay money into it based off of
Rylan, stop.
or friendships or liking a streamer. So how would you argue the pro-con of it being monetized versus being about some sense of camaraderie? And do you think that both can coexist?
Not now. This app takes over your life. Money, the streaming, the people, the atmosphere, the being known. Like,
would you argue that that's on the accountability of the streamer? You said it takes over your life. So to play devil's advocate, that would be up to the person who's broadcasting to know how to like responsibly stream, to phrase it.
Yeah, but I mean, once you do a drug, it's kind of hard to stop it. It's addicting. Is a drug. It empties people's bank accounts. It empties people's hearts. People say that, oh, I'm not going to change when I get top badge. I'm not going to change. Of course you're going to change. You're a top badge streamer. You're higher up there. It's fun. It's cool. It's like being that popular kid at school, you know? When your whole life you were, you know, the one playing with bugs or something. It's
Sure.
So no matter what.
That's why
your friends are.
I was saying that's why I love bringing people on here. Is whether I agree or disagree, this is a pretty neutral platform for people to express what they feel about the app. Because typically the question I ask is, what does it mean to you to be a top badge, or what does top badge mean to you? So how would you describe that? What does it mean to you to be a top streamer, a top badge on the app?
Being a top streamer to me, when I was a top streamer, I took it very seriously. I love this app, and I think it could be so amazing if they cared about their streamers. I'm gonna get real kind of rough right here.
Go for it. This is your platform. I moderate.
People don't understand what it is to be a streamer. They think, oh, you just sit there, you just beg for diamonds, you just sit there, you do nothing. Look at all this stuff. Look at all the stuff in his background. The clothes we wear, the makeup, the activities, the everything, the hours, the time, the everything. It's hard, the abuse, the harassment. We've heard every single thing in the book that most people will never hear in their lifetime. And it's okay. Like, you hit the report button, like, okay, it's playlist. You all, I don't know if you know this, but a huge thing was I was supposed to be raped and murdered at Playlist. Meet Me did nothing about it. They did not have any protection. They did not ask me if I was okay. The streamers, the top badges, they had my back. What happens if that really would have happened? Like, what would you have done? The report button, it doesn't do a dang thing. I could be driving and somebody can hit the report button and I'm done in a second. But somebody can come into anybody's lives and harass them. I had somebody in my life earlier today, Fafa, that was his name, telling me he's gonna kill me. He's gonna do everything. Like, they need to have top streamers or moderators that are actually in the lives of the live being reported, not just, oh, somebody hit the report button, let me click them out. Go see what the heck is going on, because you can hit the report button 1,000 times or one time.
I think you definitely speak from a point of having a very negative personal experience with it, and I don't disagree with you that those are awful things, but the very nature of what you are volunteering to be part of is that anyone can come on to say anything that they want, whether it be good or bad. And you are the person who is now volunteered to be part of that process. Do I think that those things are right or fair? No. But we as streamers and people who are on the app have accepted the terms and agreements. Now, am I not saying that if someone can help something, do it? Absolutely. But I think that the middleman is, or it's almost as if you're shooting the messenger or the middleman versus on the other end.
I understand that. I totally agree with it. But once again, this is a money app. When people get too fed up with shit that goes on here, they're leaving. Look who all is on tagged. People are getting their badges right when they hit 1 million. They can get 1 million in a night. It's nothing anymore. But there's people like Carmen, like Justine right here, that have been on here forever. They have all the requirements. They're amazing streamers. But why can't they have their badge?
Well, Tagged is owned by MeetMe. They're part of the same company.
It is absolutely ridiculous how people that come on here from other apps are getting their badge. Why are they getting their badge? What did they do to get their badge when there's people that really bust their butts on here and not get it, and they just watch week after week?
Mm-hmm. So
it's sad.
I guess if I were to summarize your two viewpoints, it would be that you would like it if there was less of a monetization aspect. You would like less emphasis put on things to encourage like transactions, financial pieces. You'd like more encouragement or more of a piece of communication or camaraderie. You'd like more of that promoted, or at least a version of it. Would that be fair?
I guess.
Is that an accurate summary?
Yeah, I just know that this app could be so much better.
What would your suggestion? Would your suggestion be? If you had a suggestion, what would you like to see?
They used to have meetings with all top streamers, like every month. They need to have those again. Nobody knows what's going on the app. They always hear it. I only hear it by word of mouth. Like I had a meeting, it was me, Tatted, and Sammy. We had a meeting right before I got my VIP badge with the design team of MeetMe and Scout. And we talked about the absolutely zero tolerance for bullying and the more like knowledge of the VIPs, because VIPs, they spend so much to get these streamers up and going, and they just so much support, and they get nothing at all. Like our perk was $4,999 for 1 million diamonds. You should be, I'm sorry to be honest, you guys should be giving VIPs free diamonds from how much they spend on this app. I take this I look at everything. I go into everybody's live. Should make me a moderator. Let me go over and pick top badges. That's what I do. I make sure that people are making this app okay. I love it so much. Like you are like me. Everybody in here, we're all the same in some sort of way, and it sucks that it tears us apart so hardcore too. Because we were all once family.
I've had a very different experience than you, but I appreciate your perspective and the experience that you've had. For me, I see it from a business perspective for them. I think it's in their best benefit, and that's the reason I have a platform, and I've made some very real life friends because of it. In fact, tomorrow I'm going to meet with them, and then I'm going to go to California with them. And those are people that I never would have met without this app.
It was amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot of positive and negative takeaways, and I hope that you are able to have a better experience, because you have had a good experience in the past, and I hope that you're able to bring that back. So I'd like to have you have a positive note towards the end of this conversation. So, is there anything that you're looking forward to, or anything coming up that you're excited about?
On Meet Me?
Or not necessarily even on Meet Me, it could be for life.
Well, I'm super, super excited to see all you guys have the most amazing time. Like, playlist, it was unlike anything I think any of us have ever been to. It was seriously like we were on MTV. Like, it was for us. You guys in the comments, you top badges, you non-badges, VIPs, whatever. You guys make this app. The viewers, you are what makes us. We couldn't have been where we are without any of you. And I just can't wait to see you guys all together because I know how it was. And I wish I was going to be there, but I can't. I'm full-time caretaker of my grandma till September. I was going, but yeah, I'm so excited for you.
I honestly,
For real.
no, playlist was an awesome time, and VidCon's right around the corner. So, is there anything else that you'd like to talk about or share? Definitely plug your socials and all that kind of good stuff.
I'm not very interesting off of the app. Yeah, no.
If people are interested in following you or talking with you, what are your socials?
Oh, you can follow me on TikTok. I love me some TikTok. Do you have TikTok? Do you?
Yeah, I
Well, we're gonna have to follow each other. On TikTok, I'm Gypsy_Meet Me Live. YouTube, The Meet Me Gypsy. Tagged Gypsy. Instagram, Gypsy_Meet Me. Just type in Gypsy and you'll probably find me somewhere.
Perfect. And then when do you go live? If people want to come and they want to talk or hang out, when do you go live?
I usually I'm always normally live all night long. That's just how I've always done it. But sometimes during the day, I'll usually send out a blast. My live is, you can just be you. No judgments. I mean, I'm an addict. I became sober on this app. I relapsed on this app. I've done everything. People have seen me at my worst, my best. I've walked and stopped 11 suicide lives on here. So if you ever have a problem, anything, if your friend's got a problem, please come to me. I have all the information. I will talk to you. Like, just come on, have fun. Let's make this app great again. For real. Hey, what do ducks smoke?
Whack.
Whack.
Perfect.
Gypsy.
Gypsy. Yes. Controversial, but appreciated. Thank you so much for coming on tonight and sharing everything.
No problem. I'm glad I got to get it out.
Definitely. I mean, that's.
And you guys need to all favorite Chris if you have not. Smash the hearts, drop the gifts, have fun.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right.
Get it.
Much love to
Thank
Gypsy.
you.
Thank you so much for coming on tonight. Thank you. Much love.
Guys.
Perfect.
I'll read the comments.
Excellent. Thank you. Everyone, if you have not, please make sure that you give Gypsy a favorite. Definitely has perspective on things, and maybe you can relate. Maybe you feel differently. Maybe you want to talk to her. Right now, I'd like to give an update to the hashtag that we did last week. So you guys may have remembered that I said I was going to start introducing a hashtag segment where I share stories from you all. Now, I didn't have permission from the person who gave me this one, so I'm not going to share their name, but I'm going to share with you the favorite hashtag that I got last time. So the hashtag for last week was Saucy Summer Story. And I'll share with you after this what the hashtag will be for this week. So when this, or I guess I can post it now. The hashtag for this week is going to be Party Foul. So tell me your best party foul story or the biggest party foul that you've seen happen. It could have been that you left the party and then a celebrity showed up. I don't know many of you that's happened to. Maybe you fell asleep in a bathtub and your friends had to save you from drowning. So if you got a party foul story, please let me know. I'll have it posted up on my Instagram. Last week it was hashtag Saucy Summer Story. The sauciest summer story that I received from you guys. We had a whopping near 10 responses. That's pretty good. I'm gonna say I was pretty happy with the 10 responses. And out of the 10, the best saucy summer story was, there's a streamer on here who will remain nameless. They had a gentleman drive 3,000 miles to them, and they got it on in a cornfield. Now, I have a lot of questions because if you drive that far to hook up with someone, I feel like you have better options than a cornfield. Like, I really feel like there's some other spots to pick from. Unless maybe you've got like a farmer fetish. Like, it could be like a farmer fetish. Maybe it was a farmers only meeting. I don't know. We should have a follow-up. And if that person feels comfortable with me revealing who they were, you let me know on my Instagram. But I thought, I don't want to spill all your tea. Thank you for the story. I didn't say I'd name names. We also, so that was my favorite one. If you want a chance for me to share one of your hashtag stories, please respond to the hashtag I'll post up. Again, this week's hashtag is going to be Party Foul. Tell me the biggest party foul that you've seen or been part of. Don't give me one that you heard may have happened, because I need to know it's legit. All right? All right, on that note, thank you so much for the gifts, everyone. We're on to guest number 2 for the night. Guest number 2, here we go. This guy is our up-and-comer for the week. So he's a person who does not have a badge, but is definitely worth your attention and consideration, someone that you should check out. Please welcome now to the backs. To the backs, the one and only Mr. Contour himself, Trenton. Oh my goodness. We need headphones. We need headphones, my guy.
Am I echoing? Uh-oh. Hold on. I have some.
We can whisper. Whisper until it gets that.
What?
We're whispering.
We're whispering.
Until you get your headphones in.
Oh my god.
This is
This is the worst. Okay.
Alright. Clean your room. I mean, it looks great. Okay. Trenton. He couldn't hear me because he plugged in the headphones and he hasn't heard me yet. Clean your room. Clean your room. Hey, how's it going? So can you hear me now? Trent, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Can you unplug and plug back in? Can you Man. Sheesh. Look at this. Hang on. Oh. Okay, now plug it back in. You know, take it out and put it back in.
Ew, stop.
All right. The dongle. Put the dongle into the slot.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Wow. This is the worst thing that could have ever happened. I kind of like you better this way, to be honest, though. This does work this way.
Do you want to move on to Anu and I come on next?
All right. Anu, are you good to go, my friend? Can you go get yourself prepared, Trenton?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's fine. It's only professionalism. Wait. Talk.
Talk.
No, I'm talking.
Yeah.
No, you're talking. No, I'm talking. There's no echo.
Okay.
We're fixed.
I just had to hold my phone like this. Great.
All right, very good. Everyone, welcome to the box, Mr. Trenton. All right, Trenton, you're up and comer for the week. So that means you don't have a badge, but you have your eyes and your hopes set high. So for the people who haven't met you yet or haven't had an opportunity to talk with you, can you let them know where you're from and your name?
Hi guys, my name is Trenton. I'm from Clarksville, Tennessee. It's the city like an hour away from Nashville, but I'm originally from Alabama. I moved to Tennessee to go to college. I'm in college for pre-veterinary medicine, and I am a makeup artist. No, I do not have a degree for makeup. I just kind of like do it well, and so I call myself a makeup artist, and I make money from it. So,
I mean that works. That works. Okay. So I met you quite a long time ago. Maybe November of last year. And it's no secret, you and I become good pals out here. Many inside jokes have been developed. But prior from us meeting back in November, who was Trenton before Meet Me? When did you join? Or not when did you join? Way before did you join? Wait,
come on, Christopher, get it out, sir.
what did you do before the Meet Me, my friend?
Before Meet Me, I was a child.
Okay.
I literally was in high school. High school was not like, I don't know what to say. I was popular in high school, but only because I was a token. I grew up in a super super small town in the South, in Alabama, and so I was kind of that friend that was black and gay, and that was cool enough to like kind of mix with everybody, and so everyone was fake friends with me because they could use me to say I'm not homophobic, I'm friends with Trenton, or I'm not racist, I'm friends with Trenton. My best friend is gay. My best friend is black.
You were a
All
double,
that jazz,
you were a double whammy. You were like two
right?
price of one.
Double minority, easy. And so, and so I was pretty popular in high school. I didn't really get picked on that much or anything. I helped stand up for my friends who would though, because I'd be like, then people would be like, you're gay. I can't associate with you. And I'd be like, well, I'm gay. And they'd be like, oh, but you cool, you cool. And that's not cool. So high school was pretty easy for me. I didn't like it because it was so small minded. I always felt like college would have been a better fit for me. I also don't like being told what to do. So so high school, me and authority don't get along. So high school never really was the ticket for me. I really found myself when I moved out of Alabama and kind of came here for college, and that's when I downloaded the app looking for new friends.
Hmm.
So
Okay. Well, while you were in high school, I know you said you were popular. That's bragging camp. But besides being Mr. Popular, because you were a hot commodity for friendship points, what did you do in high school? Like, did you play an instrument? Did you start doing makeup? Like, when did some of your talents and passions start to develop?
yeah, I was a band leader. So I started marching band when I was really early, like fifth grade,
Mm.
and I play. It's something a lot of people don't know about me. Don't tell nobody. It's secret out here in these streets. I'm gonna lose my street cred. But I actually play like four different instruments, four different wind instruments, two percussion instruments, and
You're good with the woodwinds,
yeah, I'm good at blowing.
with the blowing instrument.
Yeah, I'm great at blowing. I play trumpet, saxophone, flute, clarinet a little bit. I play piano. I can play bass drum and snare. And I was the band leader or drum major um, for the last few years of my high school career, which means I stand on a podium and conduct the kids.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, so you got into the woodwinds and all that stuff and played instruments. So when you left college or high school, which actually wasn't that long ago, when
Not
did
at
you leave
all.
high school, sir?
When did I leave high school?
Hmm?
2017.
17. So you graduated fairly recently. You're a youngin, no bar life for. So what have you done since leaving high school?
I started getting into makeup, obviously, as you can tell. I just have a little bit on. I like a little natural look. Um, but yeah, I
I love
started getting
when
into.
I wake up and my eyes are like very pink and glittery. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, this
yeah.
will be a good day for me.
I
Very
woke
good.
up like this lamb. I got into makeup, obviously. I started pursuing that more. Um, Started getting myself stylized more. I started. I guess they call me a micro influencer now on Instagram because I started being able to interact with my audience and get engagement more on Instagram. And yeah, I've just been able to practice my craft and get a lot of great opportunities from what I do with makeup. But yeah, after high school, it was just a huge gateway. I had so much ample time. Um, I was supposed to be studying when I used it to do makeup byproducts, and here I am.
Wow. What was the inspiration to start getting into makeup? Like what? And so for the people watching, is there a difference between doing makeup and drag, or do you like to do drag? And can you explain the differences to people so that they can understand?
Yeah. So actually, funny story. My first interaction with makeup, or my first interest with it, came when I was super super young. I was raised by my grandparents in Alabama because my mother went to prison under false accusation when I was really really young, and so I was raised by my grandparents. And so me and my grandmother used to list or watch Project Runway, and I used to watch. I hate that fucking show. Pardon my French, but I used to watch that whole hour-long show of these boring clothes just for the little 30-second segment of the makeup artist.
Really?
Yes, I used to be so infatuated. I thought it was so beautiful. I thought the art, the transformation, how they would like contour and the face would like completely change shape. I thought it was so interesting. And so fast forward to my band days. I'm in band or whatever, and we have color guard, flag twirlers and little girls who twirl the batons. And I used to always watch them do their makeup. I used to help them do their makeup, and that's also when I started getting into it a little bit. But when I really hit it, it's funny you mentioned drag. Is I got into makeup for real by watching RuPaul's Drag Race had just came out, and I was infatuated with the
Mhm.
transformation of it. And I thought I wanted to do drag for a super, super long time. Um, and, because I was a dancer when I was young, I like performing, I like the makeup, but drag hurts and it's very difficult. And it's not for everybody. It's not for me. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Trust me, I tried. But it's
Why,
a
why,
completely.
why do you say it hurts, and what's too much for you where you go, I like doing makeup, but to go do full drag is just nah, it's not me.
um you have to, when you do drag, I don't think people realize like how talented you have to be to do it. You have to be a hairdresser, a seamstress, a makeup artist, a dancer, a choreographer, a planner. You have to schedule all your own gigs. It's a lot. Like, I applaud drag queens, and also it's a political statement being in drag. Drag people are really like the warships of the gay community, because if we were to get backlash, drag queens would get it first. If any parades or whatever. So it's a lot. It's a lot. It's emotionally, mentally, and physically challenging. It hurts because you have to tuck things and pinch things and pull things and corset things, and it's painful. You look gorgeous, but it hurts and it's a lot, and I wasn't up for the mental emotional challenge that was behind it. I don't think I'm gonna be great advocate like that, just an outright advocate for the gay community like that, because they're so out there and they're the first thing that you see, and I don't think that I could do it. I ain't got it like that. So
All
I
right.
figured it was the avenue for me, and I just like doing makeup anyway, so I just kept with that.
Nice. Well, you have had success focusing on that though, because you said you called it micro influencing. That micro influence has caught the attention of some people who you've now partnered with. So can you talk a little bit about how that came about and what that has meant for you?
Yeah, so basically When you're a social media influencer, for those who don't know, like I'm gonna use some really big names, throw them out there, like James Charles, Jeffree Star, Bretman Rock, Tati, all these people. When you're an influencer like that, you get these affiliations with different brands that you like to work with, and these affiliations bring a code for your followers, uh, as well as the brand, and you get paid if your followers use the code a certain number of times. There's money involved, but what's more important to me is that you get your name out there more because the brands post your content and all of this stuff, and you also get a code for your followers to use, and you get to review their products, and it's really you're a representation of that brand, and they're trusting you with that, and it's a big responsibility. You also get PR, which a lot of people like. When you do makeup online, a lot of people love to hear about PR because it's free stuff. You get a lot of free stuff. And most recently, Jeffree Star did a PR search, and I was selected. So I am on the Jeffree Star PR list as of recent. I also work with a whole bunch of other brands. Hit me up if you want to know them, because you can use my code for 10% off. I'm just saying. But easy.
Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy. Love it.
Yeah, and when you say that you do looks and you do makeup, we're not just talking like every day, oh, I'm going to brush up and do some shadow or something like that. You do full transformations where you'll do a theme on your face. How did you branch out into that? And do you have any particular looks that have been your favorite, or that you're especially proud of?
Where did I? Well, I'm inspired a lot by other male beauty influencers. James Charles sparks a lot of my inspiration. I know, scandal. I also am inspired a lot by fashion and art. But where I start doing more of my transformation makeup, it's just like yeah, man. Anyway, but it's just like I said with drag makeup. I used to love the transformation of it. I fell in love with makeup first for the transformation of it. I started off doing makeup super soft glam looks, but then I was like, this isn't really fulfilling to me. I want to do something crazy. I want to do something wild. So that's what I started doing, and I really like it. I think it's something that it's me. You see me in my art. Um, and if I had a look that I'm most proud of, it's probably the Galaxy one that I did. It's like my face looks like this basically, but then I did
The promo post?
Huh?
The one that I used with the promo post?
I like that one. That one is like rainbow stars leaking from my eyes.
I thought that was, no, you're right. Okay, yeah. No, the Galaxy one is very cool.
But the promo one, that was a good one too. That was a good one. I like that one.
Good one, yeah. So this kind of lends itself and bleeds into what you do in your live stream, which is makeup and glamour and transformations. So you are the up and comer for the week that we've got. What does being a top badge, or the idea of being a top badge, why is that appealing to you? Why do you feel that you would make a great top badge? What do you bring to the table?
Sorry, I had to plug up my phone. I think it would be an amazing opportunity to be a top badge, just for the aspect of like you get to like when you become a top badge. I think it's like really well known that you get more recognized, you get a bigger following, a bigger fan base. And I think that I've always wanted to be an influencer because I've always wanted to help people. I'm a really into teaching. I think life is full of teachable moments. A lot of times in my life, people come and ask me questions that most people would find offensive, but I don't really take questions as offensive. I think the only dumb question is a question that's not asked. And so people always come in and ask me about, gender pronouns or sexuality or anything like that. And it's sometimes taboo to talk about, but I think it needs to be talked about, and I don't mind answering those questions. I answer them to the best of my ability. But I think being a top badge will give me a bigger platform to teach people and to also learn myself, and also to have a lot of fun. I think the more people in your life, the better, the more fun. It's a big party. I'm into that.
Now, do you still have your wall that you made? I mean, you had your infamous Pride wall with the gifted board. Do you still have
Yes,
that?
it's over there. It's over there. I have I started doing a wall of gifters, and each color of my pride flag were different
Can you show?
number.
Hit the little reverse button to show.
Oh, it's a hold on, wait, I got it. It's over there. I moved my room around, so I had to
Wow.
put it. But I have all of my. I used to customize my gifters' little sticky notes and put their names on the wall in the color that represented how much they gifted me. And I have to move the flag back over here. But I have all of my gifters still on my little notepads, on my little sticky notes. They're on a Ziploc bag down there somewhere. I have to get reset up because I moved my room around. But
And
yeah.
treasure. Safe and treasured, right? Yes. Okay. So yeah, I forgot to ask even how you got on the app, but you said that it was around the time of college and you're trying to connect and meet with people. What are you doing now though in real life? You mentioned that you're in college and that you're doing well. So what is the ultimate goal with that?
I'm in college for biology as my major, but I want to be a veterinarian. I know it's kind of weird for me to say, even though I'm doing all this with makeup and stuff, and it seems so lucrative. But I love animals. I want to be a veterinarian. So yeah, I'm doing that. I also have a full time job. I used to have two, but I took a break from it because makeup is getting pretty lucrative at the moment,
Mhm.
and so I'm gonna focus on that a little bit more.
Awesome.
And so yeah, that's basically my life. Meet me, work, school, makeup. That's it. That's all I do.
That's awesome. Do you have any memorable stories of doing makeup for someone? I'm usually into the stories where things go wrong.
I've noticed.
I mean, it's a little more exciting when something bad happens.
Right?
No
I
one
feel you.
watched the movie that everything just goes right.
That's true. Um, Let me think. Yes. Okay. My biggest flop. Ugh. I was doing. So sometimes being a makeup artist is difficult because people tell you what they want, but then they also want you to take artistic liberties to make them not look a mess. And so it was new. I was just getting into doing client work, and she told me that she wanted this eye look that was like super dramatic, and it was her wedding. Okay, it was the girl's wedding. It was the first wedding I've ever done, and she wanted a makeup that was like super dramatic, and she wanted all the drama, whatever, whatever. And me now, I would have told her I don't think that this eyeshadow is flattering for your eye shape. I can do something similar, but let me try this. Present option A here. But I didn't do that because I was like, I want to give her what she wants. I'm scared. This is my first wedding I've ever done. I don't want to mess it up. And I did it. And she looked, and it was like time. Like it was time because I take my time because I blend, and I don't like being rushed when I do it. So I always block off like 3 hours. And it was time for her to walk down the aisle. Like it was time. I was doing her makeup as she was getting into her dress. And she was like, do not spill eyeshadow on my white dress. It was a mess. And she looked at it. She was like, I hate it. She looked around. Her mom was like, "Oh," and she was like, "I hate it." And I was like, "I don't know. I don't know what to do." She
What is
ended up like,
she had to walk down the aisle. What did she do?
well, I actually was just like, when in doubt, smoke it out. And I took some like dark brown eyeshadow and just took all the cut crease, everything off of it. I just went ham with the dark brown eyeshadow on her eye, and got a super light eyeshadow and put it like right where my glowy part is. And it ended up being pretty cute, but that was the most traumatizing moment I think I've that's when I learned how to speak up with my clients, because she was supposed to walk down the aisle and she was like, I hate my makeup, most important day of my life, hate my makeup. I was like, wow. It was rough. It was
I
rough.
love that. That's great. That's a spicy story. That's a good
Thanks,
one.
I try.
We like that story. We like the part where you fail and make up for it. It's a good ending. It's a good ending. Okay.
Right, it got better.
All right. So Trent, as we move into the last stages of this conversation, I have a little something planned that you didn't know about, sir.
Okay.
Now you are a bit of a music fan, yeah?
Oh goodness, a little bit.
Uh, Now, would you care to name one of your favorite artists?
Ariana Grande.
Okay. That's it's not surprising to me at all that you say that, Mr. Trenton, because in fact, Mr. Trenton, I'm going to give you some lyrics.
Oh my god.
I need you to tell me the song.
I'm scared. Okay. Okay.
All right. Are you ready, sir?
I guess so.
Here we go. Name the song.
Okay.
This is the part, and obviously I sound just like Ariana Grande.
Right.
This is the part when I say I don't want you.
Break free.
All right. That was an easy one. Next one. And if I'm in the moment, I bite my lip, baby. In that moment, you'll know this is something bigger than us and beyond bliss. Give me a reason to believe it.
You got it. Love me harder. I can sing it.
You're
I
too
just sing.
All right. Number 3.
Okay.
I need to be the one who takes you home. One more time.
One last time.
I promise after that I'll let you go.
One last
Baby,
time.
I don't care if you got her in your heart.
I need to be the one. Yeah.
What's the name of the song?
Last time.
Dang. Fine. I expected this. So, bonus round.
Okay. Wow. Oh wow, that was a lot.
I don't have animation, so like that was my animation.
Your neck okay?
No. All right. What is the title of Ariana Grande's debut album?
It wasn't My Everything. There was one before that. Oh my god, I don't know.
For all the dollars.
Hold on, let me
Title of Ariana Grande's debut album.
Wait, it was wait, I know it. Stop it. Was it Break Your Heart Right Back? No, I don't know what it was. I don't know.
Yours truly.
Yours truly. Oh my god, I knew that.
The year.
I hate my life. It's fine.
In the year you can redeem yourself. What
The
year?
year 2000. I want to say 15, but I don't think that's right. 16.
You're not even a real fan. 2013.
I was like 8.
Close.
I was literally like
Years old in 2013?
no, I was in 2013. I was 14.
No.
15. 14. 15.
Well.
What?
Oh, we're getting echo again, so it's time for you to go. But actually, I was about to wrap things up with you. So if you would like to check out your live stream, when do you go live?
I go live. I go live pretty frequently.
Yeah.
I send out blasts whenever I go live, so just favorite me and you'll definitely see. I send out like 20 blasts before I go live because I'm usually late. And I'm like, hold on, guys, I'm late, I'm coming.
Yeah.
And so I go live.
All right.
I go live sometimes.
If people would like to see how crazy you can get with your makeup, what do they follow?
You can follow my Instagram at Trent_MUA. You can also follow me on Twitter because I'm pretty active on there lately at Trenton_MUA, mixing it up a little. And no, that's it. That's all I do.
Perfect. All right. Anything else you'd like to share before you go?
No, I'm good. Oh, wait. You pronounce Gallo wrong.
That was
You said Gala.
This is where
Gala?
Gala.
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 Illiterate. Okay, bye.
Bye. Everyone, please make sure you give that lovely gent a favorite if you liked it. If you're new to this stream, everyone, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the comments. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. We've still got one more guest. I've got wrap-up announcements left too, including who's going to be on the show next week. If you missed it, the hashtag to respond to this week is party foul. Oof. Party foul. If you've had a party foul, you can DM your hashtag party foul to me on Instagram, or I will have a poll up on my Instagram story. You can respond to that one too. If you missed the story or hashtag from last week, it was saucy summer story. Thank you for the lightning. During these breaks, it's the only time that I acknowledge or thank gifts. Wow, that is such a cool gift. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for that. So thank you so much. To our last guest. Our next guest is someone who I've known for a bit now. Very fly gentleman. I knew he was something special when I met him. Everyone, welcome Andrew. Hey.
Hello.
How are you, my friend?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Doing so well. I was very proud of that pun.
I mean, I was like, is he just pronouncing my name wrong, or what's up with that?
No. I knew he was something special.
I don't know how I feel about that. It's.
I like your shirt. I have the same one.
Oh yeah, you do. I mean, some people have the live where it's down lower. Like Gypsy had the one where live is at the bottom, rather than.
Oh, I might have that shirt then. We'll have to investigate. But anyway, that's for another time.
Mm-hmm.
For the people who have not met you, can you please introduce yourself to everyone?
So my name is Anu. My 1 month on the anniversary of this account is actually next month on the 10th. So while we're at VidCon together, I am 19. I go to college in New York, but I live in California currently, and I'll be here until summer's ending. And I'm a photography major actually, so I'm gonna bring my camera to VidCon, and you guys are all gonna get dope pictures of yourselves. Just FYI.
Oh.
And I guess that's good enough for an intro.
That's very spicy. I like it. So how did you get into photography? When did that start?
So around my junior year in high school, like I had never known what I wanted to do. I was like, oh, I wanted to be a vet, a therapist, a math teacher, but like nothing ever really stuck because I was like, I can't see myself doing this long time. And then I sort of just like randomly just got into it, like just doing landscapes and stuff. And then my friend was like, oh, can you do photos of me? I know you're a photographer. Cause like you want, or you like taking photos? I was like, sure. And then like my first ever portrait session, I was like, okay, I can see myself doing this for the rest of my life. So when college apps came around, I was like, all like most art schools, and like I applied under my photography major for every school. And then I ended up in New York, oddly enough.
Wow. Now, where are you originally from?
I am from California.
California. So had you ever been over to the East Coast?
No, I had not. Actually, I didn't even like I didn't know, I had no clue what my campus looked like before I went over there actually. So like it was a complete shot in the dark, and like me and my dad went over like a couple of days earlier, and then we like saw the area, we walked on the campus, and it was like I didn't know anybody, no family members, nothing over there.
Wow. Had you ever seen snow?
I had not actually.
What was that like?
I mean, so we got out of class and then it was snowing, and I literally just first thing I did was I threw a snowball at all my friends, and they're like, why am I not surprised that you did that?
Yeah. It's colder than you expect.
Yeah, I got down to -10, you know, casually.
Casually, right. Now, what part of California had you lived in?
I am in Ventura County, which is an hour north of LA. So that's why I hang out with Kay, who's another top badge all the time, because she lives.
You're back in California now.
Yes.
Okay. That explains the Pacific time.
I'm sorry, I'm nervous, so I'm like sweating right now, and I cannot have this jacket on.
No, it's like we're having dinner, and I'm just really nosy, and not gonna tell you anything about myself. I just want to hear all about you.
I mean, that's interesting to say the least, but that's an interview for you.
Yeah. Right. So while you were growing up in California, did you have any hobbies, or did you gravitate or have any interest in anything?
Honestly, not really, because both of my brothers, because I'm the youngest of three, they were always into sports, doing stuff, and my dad like had to force me into baseball, football, and stuff. And yeah, so I was just not about it, and he threw me into water polo in my 7th grade, and then so he was like, "You're doing a sport," and but I didn't do it in 8th grade, and then in high school he's like, "You're doing a sport," so I was like, "Okay," so he threw me into water polo, and like next thing you know, I tried my hardest, and like by my senior, like I like grew up in the ranks fast because like I just put in a lot of effort, and then I did the swim team as well, and now I'm doing swim for college, which I would have never thought was like a thing.
Oh, so you're a collegiate swimmer.
Yes, I am.
Very cool. Were you picked up to swim for them, or did you apply?
I'm actually just a walk-on, but I would say I'm like our second or third fastest butterflyer, not out of everybody, but like butterflyer in particular.
That's really cool. I'm not graceful in water, so I have a lot of respect for that. It's more like I'm more of like a flopper, So like I'm probably maybe the best ranked flopper.
Okay, I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, but like,
No, it's very,
no.
very prestigious. You would have heard about it, maybe.
Yeah, I think I did, right? Like Chris, I think I heard his name before.
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, the flopper. Oh yeah, he's.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Anyway, moving on from my secret flopping skills. What?
Okay.
So now you're in college, big man on campus. And when did Meet Me come into play with all this? Like, what was going on in your life that this happened?
Okay, so I joined last summer actually. So it was about around this time where I was just, I mean, I was on another app. I'm not gonna mention why, cause mention the name, because that's like that's not allowed. But so there was a streamer named Geebzer who's a top badge here, and he was recruiting for the app, and I was like, I guess I'll try it, and then like I got on and I was like, wow, I'm meeting like so many amazing fucking people. I'm sorry for my language, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Grew to love the app, and like I've known Kay for over a year. I've known like Bailey for a super long time. I've just known a lot of people, and like I've been able to meet up with them, and like it's just weird how much happiness like the app actually has brought me.
Yeah.
Which I would never have thought was a thing before.
Yeah. Being happy, right? That really a thing for most people. What got you into live streaming though? Do you have an interest in broadcasting? I mean, others have mentioned that they like to use it to build a following, or what is the appeal to you to be in broadcasting?
I feel like the appeal to me personally is like I like try to be a very positive person, and throw that not throw that at other people, but like try to like have my positivity be like infectious. So like my streams are always like about positivity, and like we don't ever kick people, and like unless they like if they attack me in my streams, perfectly fine. I don't care. I'll ignore them, right? But if they attack one of my viewers, that's a different story. But like I just like try to spread positivity, and I always try to make my streams like a happy place for people, and like just so if they're like having a down day, like they can come in. And I've had people like they're like I was kind of sad before, and like you like watching your stream made me a lot happier, and like it makes my day to know that.
Yeah. So socialize, to get to know people and make friends. You were successful on another streaming app, and you're successful on this app because you got your top badge. How long have you had your badge here?
I got my badge on March 22nd of this year.
Okay, so not too long ago. I mean, a couple months.
Yeah, we were last summer when I was streaming a lot. I was grinding for my badge so hard. This is when the requirement was actually 200K. I hit my 1 million 1 month on the app, and like I left for college, and I completely disappeared off the face of the earth. And I apologize for the people who like had to deal with me like completely going MIA, but like it was a very stressful situation. And like once I got more time, because like swim season ended in second semester, I was like I'm gonna stream like at least like twice a week. And then I just kept on grinding, and then I was like, next I was so mad when I got my not mad. I was reading Kay's comment. Kay, stop that. I was so happy when I got my badge, and like I like for a week straight, like I was like shaking. Like getting my top badge in my stream was wild. So I was live, right? And my friend Bailey, not top badge Bailey, but other Bailey, was in my live, and she left my stream and came back, and she was like, Anu, you have your badge. I was like, don't play with me, like, because it was Friday, and I was like, don't play with me, like, do not. And she was like, you do. And then I was like, send me a text right now. So she sent me a text, and I was like, what the hell? I have my badge. And I was live for like 30 minutes without it. So I was like, guys, I'm hopping off. I'm gonna go relive real quick. So I got off, and then I got back on, and then I was like, what the actual hell?
That's awesome. Congratulations that it happened.
Thank you.
Well, but you kind of talked around an important topic here, which a lot of streamers bring up, but you've been able to find a balance of is, so you have a real life where you are on the swim team and you're studying, you're doing college, you were balancing friends in real life, but you're also now balancing friends here.
Yeah.
You went to both extremes where you were totally invested in the app and then not invested in the app at all. So what would you suggest or advise people who are trying to find that balance of having some time for social life outside of the app, but still keeping themselves relevant on the app? What would you say to those people?
I can't really give like hard advice on this because mine wasn't as smooth, so to say, because like obviously I was gone. But when I did return, I did notice myself like distancing myself away from, like, because I was back in college still, and I distanced myself from, be quiet, Kay. I distanced myself from like my friends in real life when I was streaming to, like, when I got really back into streaming, right? So like I can't really give like hard advice about it, but like honestly, I don't know what to say about it. Like, I know that when I go back to college, I'm not gonna stop streaming. I'm gonna be streaming it like obviously once a week to keep my badge, but I'm gonna try to stream like weekends when I'm free, like during the day, because obviously, you know, night time to party. But like I'm gonna try to balance it a lot better, and that's something that I have to improve on.
That's really cool. No, I mean, I hope you're successful with it, and I think because you've experienced it, you have a lot better shot this time around.
Yeah.
You mentioned VidCon and that you're going to VidCon. So what's your VidCon plan? Who are you going with? What are you doing?
Okay, so I'm going to be with Top Edge, K, I'm just going to say the names because everyone knows who the Top Edges are. Sammy, K, Bailey, Chatted, you know, Ash, Ben, Jared Fox, I think this loser named Chris. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm so excited to like root with you. Like, I'm so excited.
No, that's really cool. And so yeah, you'll be staying with all those people and myself. So I'm really pumped. In fact, you're in California now, but I'll be seeing you on Monday.
Oh yeah. Wait, are you gonna be here earlier?
Sunday? I might even be there. I'll be there Sunday.
Monday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Honestly, I just know that it's super close, and I'm not prepared because I was like, I'm a little bit flustered, but I'm driving my car down there, which is like a 2 to 3 hour drive depending on when I leave for traffic. So I'm excited.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So we're gonna have this Airbnb and exciting. So what do you think you're looking most forward to about VidCon?
If I'm being really frank, the thing that I'm most excited about is meeting my best friend Bailey for the first time ever in person. Sorry, shout out to everybody else that I'm meeting. Like, Chris, I love you, but like Bailey's my best friend so much.
Doesn't matter. Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah. Wow. Oh wow. Only she was here.
I'm just joking. She's great. Let me vent many times to her. So it was very nice.
Yeah, I'd say that's the number one thing that I'm most excited, and then obviously number two is meeting everybody else.
No, that's good. No, I'm excited, and I can definitely tell you that meeting these people from the app, for those of you who are considering going to VidCon or even Playlist, pull the trigger on it. Even the people that you aren't super close to, but that you've kind of seen around, you might be surprised at how well you get along with them. Like Kay and I had barely ever talked before Playlist, but after Playlist, we started talking a whole lot. And we became friends, and so it's very strange. Like these friendships come out of nowhere. So I'm taking some of your time away on.
No, you're completely fine. Don't worry about it.
But
that's that's a very good important thing to hit on though. So like it's completely fine. You're chilling.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's true though, because you go expecting, oh, I know this person. I'm really excited to see them. you don't realize that those people know people too, and these big webs connect, and that's why you end up having an Airbnb with 20 people staying in it.
True.
Like it's because everybody ends up knowing everyone. Everyone's friends, so it's crazy. So that's what you're looking forward to. Is there anything else in your life that you're excited for that you've been doing?
Nothing in particular. I'm really excited to go back to school because I miss my friends in Rochester. But like also I'm like I don't want to stop streaming because I know I'm not gonna, but I just don't want to because I know it's gonna interfere obviously. But like I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna stream with my friends, and I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work, honestly.
Does your campus or do your campus friends know about Meet Me and what you do on it?
My close friends and everybody on my swim team does because they kind of like, oh, so you do porn? I'm just like, no, I do not do that. Because like when you describe like that you stream, everybody's like,
I'm pretty open about this. My mom and my grandma watch every Wednesday, so they're watching.
Really?
Yes, you can wave hi to my mom and my grandma. I heard some static. Yeah, we can wave to my mom and my grandma. There's the last time we went, Kay and the group, we had a great time. So no, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know where my train of thought was going. I was all over the place. You're talking about your friends. Oh yes, only your close friends know. Have you thought about bringing your friends onto the app?
I have tried. A lot of them have been tempted, and they're just like, I'm too busy. But I'm definitely gonna get a couple of them on the app. Like, you don't have a choice. I'm gonna like sit down with you and make you stream.
Perfect. I like it. What do you do during your live stream? So as we move into this last portion here, I'd like to make sure that people can get an idea of what to expect and reasons to watch you. So with your live stream, I know you mentioned you like to keep it positive. What do you do in your streams, and how do you like to run them?
So when I'm by myself, this is my usual setup. I have people's names on the back. But one thing that I do quite often is at least like once every 2 weeks is when I do hang out with my other friends from the app, like Kay, we do things like I've been tased on my live. We do Bean Boozled a decent amount. I actually have the thing right here. It's in my room because we do.
For the record, that's against the terms and conditions, and Meet Me, do not get yourself tased on live. Thank you.
Is it actually now?
It's definitely against terms and conditions.
Oh, oops. Okay, so we won't get tased anymore, but like we do whipped cream in the face. First time I ever like did stream with Kay and like I met her, we streamed at Buffalo Wild Wings, and like we got so many bad looks from people. They're like, what the hell are they doing?
Did you do like the super hot sauce?
No, we were just like streaming and eating, honestly. Like a little mukbang,
Yeah. No, if you're wondering why you can't get tased, it's because self-endangerment. And
yeah, that makes sense. Oops. Oh, yes. And I did dye my hair. Kay dyed my hair purple on stream one time.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. It only lasted for like a couple of days because it just washed out immediately because we did the temporary instead of the permanent, but it was still a thing.
I like it. And you have your little tiger emoji, right? Or you did anyway.
Yeah, that the tiger emoji that's my emoji. I have a tiger on my arm, and it's for my mom. That's why it's my emoji, and like that's why it's a big part of who I am, and like that's why it's included in my name.
Oh, perfect. Well, that answers the question. All right. So, is there anything else that you'd like to share while you're here? Any last minute updates or anything at all that you'd like to talk about?
I don't think
passionate about, or that's important to you.
I'd say just like the people on the app are very important to me. Like you guys are my family, and like Mimi has been such a great place for me. Even though it doesn't have drama, I try to stay out of that as much as possible. And I don't know, Mimi, it can be Mimi is what you make it. Honestly, like there is so many streams that are obviously there's inappropriate streams. There's streams that are full of happiness. There's some that are sad. It's just you find who you vibe with, and the app is really a great place, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I definitely think a big piece of it is you attract what you are. So birds of a feather kind of thing. So
they flock together.
Many times it is a lot of dealing with what you are choosing to allow to be most prevalent, or what you are deciding to be. You make it what it is. Yeah. So
Very true. I agree with that.
yeah. Yeah, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on. I've had a great time getting to know you more.
Well, I am super grateful that you allowed me on the show.
Yeah, no, this is exciting. So I like it. So, if anyone wants to favorite you on Instagram or anything like that, do you have any socials that you'd like to plug?
My Instagram is anu3 It's, if you tap on my profile, it's in my bio. It's ANU3LAI. That's the only other social media I really have because I don't like Twitter. So
Okay, then they can favorite you here, and then when are you live on Meet Me?
very random times, but I always send out a blast before I go live. Sometimes I give a warning. Sometimes I just send out a blast right when I'm live. But I usually stream around this time, like nighttime. I don't stream during the day.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's fine. You're Pacific time, so right now it's perfectly acceptable, decent hours.
Yeah, there's some sunlight out.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on, man. I appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you in a couple days.
I am very excited to meet you too, and thank you for having me. Bye.
See you later. Bye. Yes. One time for the man right there, Mr. Anu. All right. Yes. So everyone, in case you missed announcements, VidCon is next week. Please make sure that you show up to the 7-11 party that goes from 7 to 11. That's California time when you're in California. Please make sure that you show up early so that way you can get in. It's going to be busy. It's going to be fun. There's going to be celebrity DJs, alcohol, picture opportunity. There's going to be a live stream going on from the official Meet Me account. So if you want to be a part of that, this guy will be interviewing you and talking to you about that. The hashtag from last week was Saucy Summer Story. We had some great ones. This week is hashtag Party Foul. Please tell me the best party fouls that you have been a part of, or the best party foul that you've had. Next week on the show, let's talk a little bit about that. Who do we have next week? Well, next week is exciting, and it's special because it's taking place during VidCon. That's right. So, any guesses as to who we have on next week? Well, I'm going to tell you. Next week, we have Not Vodka. Not Vodka Unicorn is what she used to be. Not Vodka. She suffers from a horrible, horrible disease called Calvin Kleinitis. And she is recovering. And we all wish her the best. Calvin Kleinitis. So we've got Not Vodka. Also, we have on John. VIP Badge John. He's got a boat as an emoji. He's kind of like an up-and-comer. He's a very funny guy. And definitely time for more people to know about him and get on their radar. And then we've also got on the show next week a newer top badge. Someone, I think JXO. Yeah, JXO. Anyway, whatever. So, no, JXO Productions. Jenna JXO is going to be on next week. Order of appearance, in case any of you are interested about tuning in, it's going to be Jenna, then John, then Not Vodka. So JXO, John, and Not Vodka. Excellent. One more time, show times have changed, everyone. So if you are looking to tune into the other promoted shows on the app, Mondays are now Painting with Mia. Mondays at 8, I should say, Painting with Mia. Tuesdays at 10 are Get Fit with Allie and Ashley. Wednesdays at 9 p.m., Suited Up with Chris. Thursdays at 3 p.m. is Talent Team Thursday. Thursdays at 8 p.m., it's Gore Couture with Carmen Sandiego. Fridays at 9 p.m., it's Try This with Donna Diamond. Sundays at 7 p.m., it's The Unstoppable Idol. Contest going on this week, everyone. One more time, just do a quick recap. Going on from the 5th through the 6th, or 5th through the 8th is the Epic Weekend contest. We've seen this one many times. Top prize gets $2,000. They're paying out to 16th place. Top 6 get a minimum of $1,000 or more. So make sure that you're trying for this epic weekend contest. Huge payouts, everyone. Top 16 payout. It means you've got a good chance if you're working. Also, we have got the Lightning Strikes bonus going on. So if you get 2 Lightning Strikes in a live stream, you're going to get a 20% bonus on those gifts. There were some questions in there. Hey, everyone, thank you so much for the gifts, by the way. Super close to 7.9. Can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much to the guests tonight. Thank you very much to Gypsy. Thank you very much to Trenton. And thank you very much to Anu for coming on. An excellent time with you all. I look forward to seeing you all at VidCon who are going. If you're going to be at the party, I look forward to talking with you and interviewing you and having you on the Meet Me official live stream. So until next time, I'll be hanging around. You'll probably see me live. Oh! I don't know. I couldn't see who just did that, but thank you so much. Dar, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. 7.9. 100K off of that 8 mil. Thank you. All right. No, we've been on since 9. This is the whole show. It's 2 hours, 2-hour show. We will get you to 1 million hearts next time. Oh, well, thank you so much for trying for that. And thank you very much for the gifts. Thank you very much for the gifts, everyone. Interview Deadpool. Maybe. That sounds like a good one. That could be a good one. Breaking a sweat. Christina, thank you so much. To everyone who's new and never seen me before, this isn't what every live stream is like for me. Only Wednesdays. Other streams, I'm much more interactive. I'm talking with the comments. We're doing it how you would expect. But for these suited up editions of live, it's the show. I don't interact with the live. I act like a very unattentive person. Totally not cool. Totally not cool. Thank you, Christina. Have a great night. You too. All right, everyone. Well, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching Suited Up. I'm Chris. I'll see you next time. Bye.